Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Coach Michael Burt. If you're watching this on Facebook, if you're watching it on YouTube, if you're watching it wherever you watch it, I want to say good morning to you guys. Thank you for showing up every day. It's 5:53 a.m. Central Standard Time here in Tennessee. I just left Rock Box with a great workout. Good to get back in the swing, man. Life happens in a rhythm. Heart beats in a rhythm. When you get out of rhythm, folks, is when you get out of trouble. Notice I say the same things over and over and over. And you know why I say the same things over and over and over? Because this becomes a habit, man. Becomes a habit. When something becomes a habit, you don't think about it. You just do it. You just do it. So, back in Tennessee, back in the offices this week after I've been out on the road for, goodness gracious, all the Texas people. Man, I was in Texas for 7 days. I felt like I lived in Texas. Great state, by the way. And I'm coming back May 1st and 2nd. So, this morning, John Hart, I got a good message for you. And I'm kind of gearing up for this Michael Burt School of Speaking, Coaching, and Publishing, which is one of my favorite things to do because I'm teaching people how to come up with the message. I'm teaching them how to package the message. I'm teaching them how to distribute the message. People follow you because of what you believe. Okay, what's up, Heidi, Freddie? People follow you because of what you believe. Okay, they follow you because you have a message. Okay, and I always like to say people of interest have three things. They have a mission, they got a message, and they got a lot of movement. Okay, almost everybody has a set of core beliefs inside of them. Okay, what we have to do and what we do at this Michael Burt School of Speaking is we teach you how to package those beliefs and that message into something other people can absorb, Cynthia. So I got to come up with a message, number one, that matters, man. A message that matters. What matters? Well, what matters to people is our problems that they have. That's what they're most interested in. People are interested in the problems they have. So the message and the concept needs to attack a real problem that other people have. How do you come up with a message that matters? And by the way, you're not just trying to sell your product or service. This is a big mistake a lot of people make, is they go out and they try to craft a message that just sells the product or service. No, you're looking for something bigger than that, man. You're looking for something bigger than that. That's why when I chose the message on Pray Drive, at the very end of the book when I was writing it, it's because I have a core belief. And that belief is that at the end of the day, Derek Fossey, nothing happens until the Pray Drive is activated. Sales techniques don't matter. Follow-up techniques don't matter. Closing techniques don't matter. Nothing matters until a person's Pray Drive is activated. Right, MK? It's just that simple, man. If the Pray Drive never gets activated, then people don't go get it. So that's a big message. Now the question is, this is what I'm going to teach you this Wednesday night. I got a webinar this Wednesday night, I think at 5:30, on how to become one of the top business coaches in the world, how to become one of the top business or life coaches in the world. And if you're interested in having a message, you really need to dial into that, because it all starts with the message, man. It all starts with the concept. And then it's a matter of how can we distribute the concept? How can we get the concept out? How many different ways can we package this concept? How can we attract thousands of people to us for this concept, right? Like at the end of the day, then it becomes about packaging. Then it becomes about distribution. Then it becomes about how do we get this message to the world? That's ultimately what it becomes about. So first I got to have a message. The message got to be a concept. The concept's got to solve a problem. Then it's like, how can I package this? How can I distribute it? How can I market it? I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. Right? And it's like, how do we take this thing to the marketplace at a higher level? I mean, at the end of the day, guys, that's what we're trying to figure out. How do we do this at a higher level? I think I missed my exit. Now, here's my point to you. Okay, so if you're out there and you're thinking about coming to the MB School of Speaking, come this Wednesday night to the webinar. It's 5:30. It's completely free to you. No obligation. You can just come and let me break down these concepts for you. But let me ask you a question. Do you have a message? Do you have a message? Does the message solve a problem? Are other people interested? See, I see people come up with messages at the end of the day that other people ain't interested in. And I'm like, man, nobody's interested in that message. Like, this is why I like the habits of the top 1%. Because there is a level of interest. This is why I like Go Pro, because there is a level of interest, right, of people who want to go pro in their life. This is why I like Flip the Switch, because I know and I believe nothing happens until the prey drive is activated. See, these are big, bold messages that matter, and what that does is it attracts people in to learn a concept. So if I could show you how to be one of the top business and life coaches in the country, if I could show you how I went from just being a high school basketball coach to traveling the world and coaching companies, and if I could show you how to do that, man, would that interest you? If you had a desire to create a message, if you had a desire to spread the message, if you had a desire to get in front of people, if you had a desire to create a bunch of leads, then you go, yeah, man, I'm interested in that. So, question for you is, do you have a message? Is it attached to a big mission? Does it solve a real problem? And do you know how to market it? That's where we're going to start. Here's my exit, guys. That's where we're going to start on Wednesday night, this free webinar. So I hope you come, and then I hope you say, man, I want to come to that MB School of Speaking. I don't care if you want to speak for a living. I can't tell you how many people, where's I at last week? I was at a conference last week where people got to get up on stage in front of people and articulate their value. And they didn't. They got up on stage and said, thank you for having me. And I'm like, no, man, don't just say thank you for having me. Get up there with a message, right? This is what we believe. This is why we believe it. This is what we do. This is how we do it different, man. And go out there and start going, this is how I want to bring my message to the world. All right, let me give you one more because I got a little driving time here. Greatness Factory. New building in Nashville. It's real simple, man. I believe in manufacturing people's greatness. I believe that people should be able to go to a place where they can work, learn, grow, connect. I believe in structures of exchange. I believe that most people go to work and they don't get a bit better. Because of that belief, I have created the ultimate place to work, learn, grow, connect. It's inspired. It's a destination location. It's where activation events happen. It's got podcast studio. It's got auditorium, right? And we happen to call these Greatness Factories because we are manufacturing greatness. Now, if you'd like a Greatness Factory, reach out to me. If you'd like to work at the Greatness Factory, reach out to me. If you'd like to have an office in the Greatness Factory, if you'd like to rent the auditorium. See, start with the problem. What's the problem? When a person wakes up in the morning and they make a decision to be great, where do they go? They can't go to the YMCA. They can't go to church. They can't go to school. Where does a person find their talents? See, there's no place a person can go to manufacture their greatness. In any city in the world, by the way. So, I'm going to build Greatness Factories. All right, let's go to one more. We're having fun today, guys. Success goals. I believe kids should be taught the habits of the top 1% of performers. I didn't say 1% of money earners, although they should learn that too. They should be taught the top 1% of performers. When should they be taught that? Early in life. Resilience, intrinsic motivation, boldness, connection, ability to lock in and see something through to its conclusion, right? So when you're thinking about these things, because of that belief, we built success schools. We just signed on a whole school system in Paris, Tennessee, that's going to be sending X number of kids through the success school to learn these habits, grit, toughness, communication. So I'm trying to teach you here how to start with a concept, how to create a message, and then how to take that message to the world, but make sure the message solves a real problem for people. Okay? Now, Wednesday night, if you want to get better at this, I'm doing a free webinar. I think it's 5:30. I'll be posting today. Jump on that webinar. If you're real serious, then you need to get your tickets and you need to come to the Michael Burt School of Speaking, Coaching, and Publishing. Let me show you step by step, D. Hodges, how to do this. How to come up with a message, how to find a problem, how to market it, how to become one of the top business or life coaches in the country. If that's a desire of yours, let me walk you through it, man. I started as a high school basketball coach, just coming up with messages for my team that would help them win, just finding my niche, just figuring out problems, just trying to bring people together, just trying to figure out how to package a concept. That's where I started. And then one day, 25 years old, I said, man, I got a message. And I'm going to bring that message to the market. I'm going to write a book. I don't know who's going to read it. I don't even know how to market it. I don't even know how to do it. Okay? But it was the best thing I ever did because I sat down and I came up with a message. A good coach can change your life. The title of that book is called Changing Lives Through Coaching. We don't sell that book. The new version of that is Everybody Needs a Coach in Life. But it forced me to come up with a message. And once I had a message, guys, I'm like, boom, let's go to the mountaintops. Let's share this message over and over and over and over. And let's figure out how to bring this message to the world. And then I added some movement. And then I added a selling system. And then I added products and services. Right? And then I started going, okay, man, we got a little business here. And it started as a little business, man. A little business, just speaking. Then some of those people said, I want you to coach me. Then some of those people said, I want you to train my whole company. Then somebody said, I want you to start an individual coaching program. And then it started to manifest. Then we started doing retreats. And then we started doing boot camps. And then we started doing, who knows what else, man, conferences. But it all started with a simple decision. I got a message and I want to bring that message to the world. So if you're out there, man, I want to help you. I want to help you with the formula that we've created over the years that has proven to show some demonstrated capacity. All right, so this Wednesday night, 5:30, free webinar, how to become one of the top business and life coaches in the country. And then Michael Burke School of Speaking is coming May 12th and 13th. If you want to get in front of people and have a message, man, I'm telling you, this is it. So, you guys have a great week. It's the third week in April. Hope you had a great Easter. We're going to play at a high level today, man. We're going to go high level, okay? Or we ain't going at all. So, love you guys. Have a great day. God bless you. Before I get started, there is one very important question I have to ask you.
Coach Michael Burke, Monster Producer Academy CEO. He's a personal friend of mine.
What good is it to have knowledge with no desire? What good is it to have desire with no skill? What good is it to have knowledge and skill with no confidence?
A big part of activating your prey drive is finding and refining your talent. This is something that helps you get to the next place.
People are made up of 4 parts: a body, a mind, a heart, and a spirit.
You need to know you, and then you need to have an awareness, and sometimes you don't even know what you need.
So all 4 parts of our nature have to be clicking. Your hard skill solves my problem. The bigger the problem, the more money people will pay to solve it.
Everything is valuable to your future. What I'm really paying you for is your past.
A monster producer combines multiple skills to dominate a market.
When you get to wake up every day and do what you love doing, man, it is hard not to be motivated.
They think at a higher ordinance than everybody else. They want to create new things.
I have a conviction about me, and that's the conviction that you feel when I talk, when I speak. It comes across as passion. You got to learn how to connect to another person at such a deep level that it moves them. You have goals, you have targets, but you don't have a sense of urgency.
They're going to exchange money, energy. They're going to raise capital. They're going to start new businesses. There's going to be joint ventures.
I think your purpose finds you. It is activated. The word activate means to initiate. Discipline, which is a derivative of the word disciple, which means to give yourself to a person or cause you believe in. Do you believe in your future, yes or no? When we know better, we do better. Finding the problem that you are uniquely qualified to solve, and you don't know what problem you really solve for whom, then there is no big financial exchange right there. You should leave here thinking bigger today than when you came. And I want to shake your hand and look you in the eyeball when you make this decision. Thank you. We'll see you in the back. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.